Well, I'm late again. I know. I'm a couple days late on my weekly video that I kept saying I was gonna do. So, party on the dance floor. Anyway, the problem I had was I lost my camcorder, this one, for about 4 days. It was not to be found. Well, no, that one's gonna start doing it. Yeah, you can still see me. But yeah, I had some complaints in the comments on my last video about how all this touchy-feely stuff was good, but they wanted to see the car stuff. Now, unfortunately, right now, I do not have anywhere to work on car stuff. But I do have a plan to appease the car people that watch my stuff too. Not only am I looking at Copart vehicles still, something that I can fix and flip, but and something that I can go get relatively quickly and easily, get it fixed and sold. But I'm also going to be doing some tech related stuff tonight, because I put myself back in debt, partly because this is some stuff that I've been wanting for a long time, and partly because are ridiculous. Partly because I needed something for the video, because there hasn't been a lot going on lately. I still don't have my septic hooked up to the trailer. I still don't have my water hooked up to the trailer. I'm still getting water out of jugs. It's cleaner, but it's still not clean, so I'm not doing another video on it. It's embarrassing. Still trying to figure out how and where I'm going to put everything. That's my biggest obstacle. And I've given up on getting somebody to come out and hook up the septic, because I called a plumber so that I knew it would be done and be done right. And they quoted me $3,500. I've got the pipe. I just need to get it put together and put in. And there's no way in heck I'm paying $3,500. And it's largely because they were saying that if they did it, they had to have it certified or something. And that they were gonna, it was gonna cost for the inspection and all after they did it. So I got to thinking about it. I'm like, well, what happens if I don't get it inspected? That'd probably be better, right? I spent $160 on PVC pipe. But anyway, I am gonna I'm gonna be shooting some more video here in a little bit, and I'll tack it onto this, where I'm unboxing all my goodies. And it's only a few things, but they're nice things. They're things that I've been wanting for a while and just haven't gotten yet. I decided to go a little bit in debt. Not bad. Still less than $2,000. But I got all new equipment that's good stuff that should last me a while. Unless I break it somehow. That's always possible too, because if there's a way for something to get destroyed unintentionally, I'll find it. And it usually costs me, but I got this stuff from Best Buy, and I got their, they only offer a 2-year warranty now, but I got their 2-year no questions asked warranty. So here we go. As far as the emotional stuff goes, with my wife passing and all, I've determined I'm over the initial shock. I still miss her. I'd be in a butthole if I didn't. But I'm able to make it through day to day right now, even living in an RV. The RV thing has gotten old already. I like the trailer, I really do. The bed's nice and comfortable. The dinette, not so much. It's one of those bench, the little booth type table, and I can't be comfortable in it for very long. There's not enough cushion in the base of it for starters. The cushion's only about that thick, and when you sit on it, it pancakes out. It's ridiculous. Of course, I did think about taking the cushion off of the other side and putting it on the side I sit on. I sit on the side closer to the back of the trailer so that I can watch the television and play on the computer at the same time. Not at all what I intended to do. I actually intended to build a desk in that back corner. Got the wood and everything. Still haven't done it. And it's not that I'm lazy, it's just I've been running and just completely frazzled. And I just not doing it. I'm not getting around to everything that I need to in a day. Of course, I've got another 30-day suspension from Facebook for putting up a political fact, and they said I went against their community standards and said that it was hate speech for posting something factual that was documented in order to rebut somebody's fake news post. Now, their fake news post is still posted up just fine. And it was complete garbage, and any idiot would know that it's false. But because they're conservative, or I'm conservative and they're not, their post gets to stay up. On that note, there is a new social media platform out. Oops, I don't know how that got turned. There is a new social media platform out for those of you that aren't afraid of the truth and don't want to be censored. It's called MeWe, M-E-W-E. It's MeWe.com. A lot of people are moving over to it right now. A lot of people are waiting for Parler to come back. The only problem with Parler is when it does come back, it's not going to be the same again. It'll be watered down. if they can get, if they win their lawsuit. They'll be able to host it again somewhere else, but it's going to be a watered down version of, at least at first, it'll be a watered down version of what it originally was. And of course, MeWe is, all of them are under attack. Parler, MeWe, what's the other one? Twitter replacement. There's a liberal Twitter and a liberal, liberal Twitter is liberal. There's a liberal or a conservative version of Twitter. Gab is the name of it. It's gab.com, G-A-B. I'll list all of them down in my description. And then there's also a conservative version of YouTube that I'm not joining. And the reason I'm not joining is because you have to pay for it. I'm not doing it. I'll stay on YouTube and deal with their crap. I put stuff up here because it's stuff that I like, and I try to keep the politics out of it so that I don't get censored or labeled for violating their community standards or whatever. There's so many videos I could have done. Oh, so many. Just proving that all this garbage the liberals are dishing out was fake news. But I can't. I post the truth, they'll take my video down and I'll get censored. No such thing as free speech in America anymore. That went out the window when Biden got elected. Well, it was out the window before that, but it really went out the window once Biden got elected. And his little gaffes are so funny. Oh my God. There's one channel on, I don't remember if it's YouTube or MeWe, that all it is Joe Biden gaffes. Things where he screwed up talking or he misspeaks. And I find some of it just hilarious because he realized when he said it that he screwed up. But he just goes right on like it never even happened. He's going to wind up getting himself declared unfit and asked to leave the position. And then he's going to really be, then we're all really going to be hurting, because then you're going to get Kamala or Camel Toe Harris in there. And nobody needs that. I do find it funny that now they're finally coming out and admitting that there was some impropriety in our electoral process. To me, that's the biggest understatement that they could have ever said. But Time Magazine's admitted to it. Several politicians have admitted to it. Everybody's got buyer's remorse because everything they were promised is being done exactly opposite, which you people should have known. You should have known. That's all I'm going to say. The thing that just torques my jaw most is they're undoing every single thing that our last president did. And in case you're wondering, yes, I'm being very careful about what I say and how I say it. Anyway, long and short of it, I promised you a video one video a week, and it's been 2 this time again. Mostly just, like I said, because I've been running. I had my grandson, youngest grandson's birthday last weekend, and I just didn't get to it because ran out of time between running all the stuff I had to do, training for work, taking care of the dogs, trying to get things done in the trailer, and needing to get the video done. It never happened. Of course, not finding my camera was a big problem too. As it was, I use a Sony CX220 camcorder. This is actually my second one because the first one got damaged. It still worked, but it got to where it wasn't recognizing the battery properly, or it wouldn't use the battery completely. And because I use this one as much as I do, I put a big battery on the back of it so it would last through for quite a while. And for some reason it wouldn't recognize that. I could put the small one back on it and it would work with it just fine. It wouldn't work with the one that came on my 4K camcorder, but it would work with the big one that was actually intended for the larger camcorders. Same type of battery, same connector and everything. It's about twice as long.